love it when we talk tech. When it comes to innovation, Samsung is the brand that delivers the best quality of products that satisfies its customers in every aspect. Recently, Samsung launched 3 new folding smartphones, including a thinner top-end device and a cheaper version of its flip phone, as the tech giant looks at enticing buyers to make the switch to foldables. The main new addition to Samsung's foldable phones range are Galaxy Z Fold 7, which folds like a book, and the Galaxy Z Fold 7, which flips, which takes on the form of a classic clamshell-style flip phones. So Samsung also announced a cheaper version of its latest flip phone, which is the Galaxy Z Flip 7 SE. Joining us on the show to discuss the latest addition to the Samsung brand are Stephen Okwara and Head of Product Management, Samsung Electronics West Africa, and Oge Maduagwu, Head Marketing and Communications, Samsung Electronics West Africa. Tell us about this device, because I've been playing with the device and it's screaming my name. Rufai, come. Rufai, come.
Okay.
Steven.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, nice to be here again. Just last week, we launched the Fold 7, the Flip 7, and for the first time in Samsung history, we introduced the FE, the Fan Edition variant. Now, this model, just like you described it, can best be described as a fusion of elegance, power, and productivity. Last year, I will explain. Last year, we introduced the first full-fledged artificial intelligence smartphone, the S24. We're actually here in the studio then. And with a whole lot of AI functionalities, the circle to search, which currently is being used by over 6 million people, the real-time voice language translation that actually bridged the gap in communication, and a whole lot of AI functionalities and, of course, features. And just afterwards, we moved the features to the foldable series, and then earlier this year, we transitioned from the device being an AI assistant to the AI agent that can actually preempt your action and then make suggestions for you. These are all technological advancements. Now, imagine having all these advancements, enhancements in terms of the speed of AI, the power of AI, the advancements in technology, all infused or encased in a product that is just 4.2 millimeter thin. I mean, it's best experienced, 4.2 millimeter thin. And when it comes to hardware configuration, there is also a significant upgrade in terms of the camera. We bumped it up from 50 megapixel to a whooping 200 megapixel with all the AI enhancements. So it's now a combination of elegance when it comes to the style, power when it comes to the hardware configuration, the chipset, the camera, and of course productivity. I mean, you can't rule out the fact that the foldable series are actually designed to enhance productivity, because when it is unfolded, instead of having a separate tab, you have your smartphone giving you an 8.0 inch screen size, which ordinarily is the regular size of a tablet, a mini tablet, and then you can even get to use your notes and all of that all in one. So this is more like your pocket diary, your pocket computer, and just think of it. So it's a world of limitless possibilities with this product.
Absolutely, and as you're talking about it being a pocket, you said your pocket diary, just the sheer size of it is amazing. So can you let us know, why is Samsung prioritizing thinner and lighter designs in recent product launches? Of course, given the thinner design of the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Galaxy Z Flip 7, which I'm holding, are there any durability concerns? This is very strong, though.
So what we had done, I'll allow Stephen go, but however, the one thing you just need to know is the assurance that we have worked on the hinges from the previous generation and previous one we had done. So beyond all the other upgrades we've had, durability is not a problem at all. So screens are durable, so even when you drop them, depending on drop heights and impact, it still remains how it should be.
So just to throw more light, in designing this product, we focus more on 3 structural aspects. So the hinge, which is Oge just rightly mentioned, we actually fortified it, made it a lot stronger and a lot better compared to the previous model. It's actually looking at the percentage, is about 15% stronger than the previous one. And then we also focused on the inner screen, which of course a lot of people probably want to have some concerns about. We equally bumped it up. We now have a ceramic coating on the screen itself, and it's actually now more 25 times stronger and more powerful than the previous model. So in terms of the structural design, even the back cover also has been coated with ceramic, and of course the armor aluminum coating as well. So it's literally more durable, more powerful, stronger, even though it is slimmer than the previous model. Yeah.
Well, okay, lovely to bring you in, because you are here too. And it seems as though when we're looking at the wider industry, there's still, or rather there is so much focus on developing software and artificial intelligence, but it seems as though Samsung is still kind of really focused on hardware. Is that intentional? Are both as important to each other? Why is the decision to focus so much on hardware now?
So that's a good question, and it's very intentional because consumers are not just interested in smart intelligence. They want intelligence that can, mirror their real-world experiences in real time. And in order to deliver that, you need contextual information like location, movement, and all that good stuff. Basically, only smartphones can gather all that information, process it securely on device. So smartphones are the central platform that can enable the AI experience. So without, the hardware innovation, hardware evolution, which we prioritize, AI would not be able to deliver on those fantastic benefits or real-world benefits that we usually have.
So how does, this Samsung's AI approach on foldables compare to what was introduced, with the Galaxy S25 series, which was only launched, a few months ago, like you said rightly? Okay,
so in terms of comparison, they actually satisfy two different audience, markets, basically, yeah. So for those who actually want a bar device, not everybody wants the foldable, who actually want a bar phone device that, with upgraded cameras and screen size, and in terms of the pen and all of that, they want to, go for the S series. So it's basically more of the entertainment type, regular phone. But when you want to move your productivity to the next level, you then start looking at the foldable series, because the foldable series is now a combination of the bar type phone, the tablets, even the inclusion of the pen, and so they actually satisfy two different markets, like you rightly mentioned. But the good thing with the Fold 7, we are gradually bridging that gap, in the sense that for people that before now, they love the S series or the S25 because of the camera, can comfortably go for the Fold series, because all the camera functionalities, the AI enhancement, the resolution of the camera itself, all has actually been infused or integrated on the foldable series. So you have an all-in-one product right now. Then in terms of security, we leveraged on the success of course, Samsung is known when it comes to enterprise security or AI security, especially now that we are in an era where cybercrime is actually on the increase and people are conscious of their data. We are so focused on that. So what we've done with this is to leverage on the success of the personal data engine that we have on the S25 series, that literally allows you to process all your data right on your phone and only authorize the device to upload anyone that you're comfortable with. And even when you do that, it is end-to-end encrypted. So while you are doing your stuff, you're not unnecessarily exposed or vulnerable, basically. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, I'll come back to you to continue the conversation about this beautiful Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE. Yes. Why exactly was it launched?
So, referring to what Stephen had said earlier, this will be the first time that we'll be introducing a fan edition on the foldables. So, the foldables are premium segment. So the whole point of introducing the fan edition would be basically options. So we want more consumers, more people to feel freer, to come into the premium segment. So you're looking for differentiated options, so you don't only have the Fold 7, you have the Flip 7, and then you have the Flip 7 FE. So based on your usage preferences, on how you use your device or what you want to use it for, then you now have more options. So this is just basically opening the pot for more people to come in.
Does it mean that the entry price is also a little bit easier on the pocket?
Absolutely. Okay. Compared to the other ones, yes, it is easier on the pocket.
Yeah.
I'm going to address the elephant in the room.
Sure.
When are these going to be available, and can you give us a bit more insight on pricing at this point? Is it too soon to tell what we know?
No. We know now. It's available now. So walk into any store, any of our local stores in Nigeria, any of the, again, like I said, local authorized stores. So not just any store, Samsung stores, and you can get your device. There are payment options, payment plans available. You can pay small. You know, before we came on air, there was a joke Vimbai had given to say, you know, just keep some good amount of money. Well, that's true. However, I mean, we know what's happening right now, and, you know, we need to be easy on people's pockets. The thing is, you're able to pay instrumental payments. So this is available in any of our stores, yes.
So data privacy is a big problem, it's a concern in this age of AI and all the things. So how are you guys ensuring, you've talked about, yes, end-to-end encryption and all of that, but with all of this conversation on data privacy, how are you guys ensuring that people are fully protected? I mean, I know you've talked about end-to-end encryption,
yeah. So,
but some people are saying there are software that break encryption, like Pegasus, for instance.
Yeah. So that's actually a very good question. There's no way, you wouldn't mention AI without talking about security, especially the age that we're in. So Samsung is taking that aspect really, really serious. So what we've done, like I mentioned earlier, we'll have different security measures that we actually put in place. And we actually leveraged our already existing NOx security. Now, with the inclusion of the NOx matrix and, of course, the personal data engine, like I said earlier, everything that you're doing in terms of the data processing, everything is done right on your phone. Your device cannot upload anything. Nobody can access your device if you do not grant the permission to do so. And then, like I mentioned also, when you actually need to upload anything into the cloud, it's going to notify you. And of course, it allows you literally to actually do that yourself. Okay, and when you upload equally, it's actually end-to-end encrypted. And one thing Samsung, what we normally do, every month we release security updates. All right, so when we look at the areas that are more vulnerable, that can be prone to security attack or cyber attack or anything, we modify it, make it stronger, and then release it. And that's why we'll have every month monthly security releases. We do that on all Samsung products, not just this. And the good thing is we are going to continue this software support for a period of 7 years, actually. That's a long period of time. So as long as you're using this product, you are protected. Well, of course, why becoming more productive?
Now, the moment we're all waiting for, Stephen, awoof. Are there any goodies for anybody who goes out to buy the phones now? Oge already hinted at pricing, but if you can also chip in on that, and most importantly, how do we get the devices?
Thank you very much. Thank you. So the product for the first time we're having 3 variants. So for the FE variants, it's going for between 1.2 million to 1.7.
Yes.
And then same also as the regular, the standard flip. And then for the foldable, it's between 2.2 to 2.3 to 3.2 million. Now, some people might say, it's a little bit on the high side. But the thing is, if you compare the pricing with the previous model, it's actually less. It's actually lesser, actually. And that's because, of course, when we launched the Fold 6, the market rate then, FX rate then, was pretty on the high side. So in actually structuring the pricing, what we did was to consider the prevailing market rate. And if you'd agree with me, it's been pretty much stable all over a period of 2 months. So we actually factor that in. So it's actually over 2% less in terms of pricing compared to the previous model. And then we'll equally have, of course, we know the economic situation, we'll equally have payment option, just like Oge mentioned earlier on. And again, we have the trade-in option. Okay, so when you want to trade in your previous model, of course, it's allowed. You just walk into any of the authorized partners, and of course, you can actually trade in. And that's not it alone. It's not just Samsung products that you can trade in. You can equally trade in from other brands. You are welcome. You're welcome on board.
Yes, welcome. That's the awoof I was waiting to hear about.
Yeah. Then the awoof, sorry, I mentioned. For the first time also, when you pre-order this product, for the first time, we are giving gift item worth over 1.2 million naira.
Wow. Yes.
Over, actually. So let me break it down. We are giving, if you pre-order the Fold 7, the full Echo package, we are giving you Samsung Music Frame. You need to Google and check it out. The Music Frame is a combination of act and mind-blowing sound. So it's like a home theater or a soundbar, as the case may be, that has an option for you to have your frame, your pictures, family picture or anything, all designed. It can connect to multiple Samsung devices or even any other devices through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and the likes. We are giving that absolutely free. The value is 650,000. And then we are giving free cover. We are giving a free travel adapter, of course, which is a charger. And then again, the Samsung Care Plus, which is really, really important because, I mean, if you spend up to 3.something million and life happens, somebody probably will want to pay a condolence visit. But if you're looking at, if anything happens, Samsung is taking off over 94 for a period of 1 year. If anything happens to the screen, Samsung is taking off a whooping over 96%. We are bearing that responsibility. We are taking it off the customer. So what that simply means is instead of paying 750,000 naira to get your screen fixed, you are paying just a token of 45,000 naira. So it's like an insurance, but you know, in insurance, you must pay a premium. You are not paying anything during the process of registration. It is when something happens, instead of paying that amount, that's when you say, you know what, just pay just 4% of the entire thing, and then you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I wish I can just touch that for you.
Oh yes, please, you're allowed.
Right? Thank you. And with that insurance, at least it means people like me with little toddlers don't have to worry about when and if the phone gets dropped by little people. Yes. Thank you so much. Stephen Okwara, who is the head of product management for Samsung Electronics West Africa. Oge Maduagwu, who is the head marketing and communications Samsung Electronics West Africa. Such a great conversation. I'm pretty sure the sales are going to be through the roof. Great product.